Hello my lovelies, thank you for joining me here today. In today's video I'm going to be looking at the predictions and forecasts for January 2026, and this is the main influences that are coming in for you. I want to wish you a wonderful 2026 before we begin. Now if you'd like to skip ahead to the readings, the timestamps are below the video. If you would like some help in choosing the right reading for you, then keep listening. So let's begin with a deep breath to center yourself. A deep inhale and a long, slow exhale. Close your eyes if it helps you to center yourself. Now, as you focus on your breathing, think about the month ahead, January 2026, and ask Spirit to show you the most relevant reading for you. And when you feel ready, open your eyes, see which of the readings that you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, you can choose more than one reading, and remember that all the messages are general, so some of them might not relate to you. Anything that doesn't feel right, leave it behind. And I'll see you in the readings. Hello there, Group 1. Thank you for joining me in your reading. This is the card that you chose, number 26, Hostilities. And you know what? When I picked up this deck to shuffle, that was on the bottom. So, yeah, this is going to be one of the influences in January for you, hostilities. That is somebody or something around you. There is conflict. So let's get some more cards, though, to see what is coming in relation to this, how this is going to affect you. There are two. No, that is one. Just get a couple of cards to begin with. We've got number 7, community, and 13, financial constraints. Okay, I'm getting a couple of different messages here where so in January, you're going to be facing some hostile energy. That doesn't mean that you should be up for a fight. Do you know what I mean? But this is one of the influences that is going to be around you. With the community card coming out next to that, there is somebody around you. So this could be like in your local community, or even in your family, or in a friend group, or in a work group. It's something that is local to you. It could even be online, you know, a group that you're part of. Wherever this is situated, there is somebody whose energy is, I'm getting the impression that they like to be the devil's advocate. They like to argue. They like to debate a lot. They might be quite contrary. They will just disagree with everything and anything, regardless of whether they believe it or not. And then I'm also picking up this other message here with the financial constraints card, where this is an internal conflict that's going on within you in January. That's something, because do you know what? what we have going on inside of us, it gets reflected in our external world. So the fact that you've got this inner conflict, it's being reflected externally for you as well. So that is a message in January that you are going to be facing this energy, and it might be time for you to work through this if you want to move out of this hostile energy. You know, it's going to keep following you around until you face this. So this is about looking inward and working on what you've got that's conflicting, that, you know, like conflicting thoughts or conflicting beliefs or conflicting emotions inside of you, where it's like with what I'm picking up with the financial constraints here is that there is a belief that you've been carrying around lack, where you think that you're not going to get enough, think that you're not going to receive enough or have enough. And that creates this energy of lack. And you might be very aware that you're feeling this way, and you might be trying to work through this, which is why it's coming up as a hostile energy. Because do you know what? When we get to the brink of releasing something and healing from something, it becomes very intense. Goodness me, it becomes very intense. And this energy is actually very intense. The hostility energy is very intense in the world at the moment. So there are a lot of people going through this, you know, right now. So what this is on a big picture level is that because we are the illusions of this world are being brought down so that we can see the truth. And one of the illusions that has been created in this world is that there isn't enough. There's this lack mentality everywhere, you know, all the time. Everybody has it to some degree. We all have it. We're all working through it. But for you, Group 1, this is going to be quite an intense thing in January for you, where you are needing to face this. And because this is some kind of fear or anxiety that you've got that has created this internal conflict where you know it's going on, you're fighting with yourself over it because you know it's not real, but yet you're still feeling it. So this is the energy of the past that is catching you up, that is still with you. But you know what? It is coming to the surface to be released and to be healed. Let's get some more cards and see what else we've got going on, or if there's any more information relating to this conflict. Because you've got the opportunity to clear this, to face this fear, to clear this lack energy from your life in January, if you so wish to do so. Let's see what else we've got coming out though. So we've got 16, Clarity Mountain. We have got 13, Solitariness Desert. And we've got 16, Persevere. You've got 2 16 energies there. And 31, Retreat. You've got 31 and 13. Okay, interesting energies. The desert, the mountain, the retreat card. Goodness me, these are all saying the same thing. Mountains can relate to obstacles and delays, and they have a very slow moving energy. The desert, again, this is that lack energy, really. The desert can be like really needing to, actually that ties in better with the Persevere card, you know. Yeah, the desert energy and the Persevere card, this is like you really needing to draw on deep reserves of your energy to get through this, because you know in your heart that this lack mentality it's not a real thing, it's an illusion. You know that, Group 1, and you're fighting through that, aren't you? You're trying to get on the other side of this energy. And Spirit is just saying here with the mountain and the retreat card and the desert and the Persevere, these are all slow moving energies, and you've got this energy of really needing to take a step back from, if you've got something going on physically in your external life that is conflict, you know, in the group of people that I've mentioned, this is about stepping back from that energy to get clarity, okay? And, I mean, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in the winter season, which is this Clarity Mountain energy of all this snow. This is about needing to rest. There's also snow and ice and a mountain on the retreat card. We've got another mountain there. So January might feel like a bit of a slow, heavy month for you, like you are crawling up this mountain on your knees, on like broken glass into a headwind kind of an energy. It might feel a bit like that, but look at the mountain at the top. You are going to get there. There's light shining on there. You aren't far away from reaching that mountain with getting through. You know, I feel like January is going to feel like a bit of a difficult month for you. And I know it often is, like money wise, you know, people are skint after Christmas. January is a long month for getting paid, and it can often feel that way. So you might be feeling like that in January, but Spirit is saying, please don't worry. Take a breath, take a step back, do something to relax, because being in this conflict energy all the time is very draining, very stressful, very taxing for your body. And all of this energy that you are putting into trying to climb up this mountain, you need to move slowly, and you need to take your time with it, because this is a big heavy belief that you've got that you are clearing out, and it's not going to just suddenly shift overnight. Let's get some more cards though. I want to see what good news you've got, because this is a big thing that you're dealing with. But the good news is, I feel, because you've got all these mountains, look, but we can also see the peaks of the mountains as well. They're well lit. And that's telling me that the end is in sight, that this energy is going to shift for you. If there's been something going on in your life that has been really slow moving recently as well, this is a sign that January, that energy is still lingering, but you are coming to the end of it, okay? So do not worry, group 1. You will get there. You will get there. We have got number 12. That's the birds, the owls. We've got, oh goodness, look at that. Number 21, the mountain. Another mountain. I'll talk more about the mountain then. So we've got 30, the lilies and the mountain and the anchor, number 35. These are all very slow moving energies. Where do we want to put that? I'm all mixed up with my cards, do you know? I am all mixed up. I've put them all over the place and I'm all confused now. Do you know what? I'm going to have a move about. Bear with me whilst I have a bit of a shuffle. I like a bit of order when I'm reading. Might not look like that sometimes, but I do. Let's put you there. Now I'm going to put you there and you there. Okay, we've got there. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, you've got so much slow moving energy, group 1. This is a month for you to take things slowly, okay? Because the mountain is about silence and quiet and retreating and even meditating. Step back from anything that is not making you feel good, whether that's what's going on in your mind or what's going on in your life. Take a step back from it, at least for a short while at some point during the month, so that you've got chance to regroup, to get your breath back, to get your feet planted firmly on the ground again, because you might feel like you've been swept off your feet, not in a good way. And it gives you a chance to rest and recharge. But you know, with this slow moving energy, it's just an obstacle, really. It's an obstacle, not just an obstacle. It might feel like a huge obstacle at the moment, but it is an obstacle and you are going to get round it. You are going to get to the top of the mountain. Fear not, because you've got some very positive signs. We've got the owl, which is an energy of transformation here. And because the owls come out at night time, this also signifies how it might feel like you're in the dark at the moment. But the owls also relate to intuition, because the intuition allows us to see quite clearly through illusions. And this negative belief of lack that you've got is an illusion, and you are going to see through it. You've got the anchor, and while the anchor is a very slow moving energy, again, it's also very stable. So whatever's going on for you in January with dealing with these difficulties, it is actually for you to become very stable within yourself and not to be shaken by what is going on around you. You've got a very strong physical material energy as well in this reading, especially with 13 and 31 being the number 4 energies, and we've got 12 and 21. Those numbers, the 1221, that relates to expansion, and the 1331 can relate to restrictions. So it's like you are breaking free of any restrictions, anything that feels heavy for you through January. You know, this mountain energy, that heaviness, you are breaking free of that. And the desert card, it might feel like you are on your own with what you're going through, but Spirit wants you to know that you aren't. The lily is a lovely kind of spiritual energy that relates to longevity. I mean, these lovely flowers, I often connect them with spirit and our life path. So you've got a big thing going on for you in January, group 1, where you are breaking through, making some really good headway in something that has been very slow and heavy for you. Not just with the belief that I've been talking about, the lack mentality, but other things, you know, if you've had work projects or things that you've been wanting to get into, it could be to do with your lifestyle or your diet and lifestyle, exercise, or anything that you're doing, any kind of positive change and expansion that you've been wanting to make that has been delayed or slowed down. Spirit is saying, bear with it, you will get there. Okay, let's get some more cards. So these are a tarot deck. We have got 5 of visions. Oh, look, that's either a toad or a frog, but that is a very cleansing energy, the frog. This is like clearing the way for like clearing away this blockage, this energy. Okay. 5 can be a number that, makes us change. You know, it can bring in challenges to make us change. And again, I mean, looking at the image here where this ball has fallen in the water from this person and they're running after it. This is like this sign of something might be out of reach, but it's not going to be like that forever. I want you to know that, Group 1. It's just that this is a big month of change for you, okay? And we've got the Keeper of Boons. Yeah, now this is another slow-moving energy here. And again, this relates to the physical realm. You might be taking stock of, that's the sense I'm getting here, where you're taking stock of what you've got in your life, or of how much you've got, or what you actually need. I'm getting a sense here that there might be things that you decide you want to let go of. So that will work really well internally, letting go of this negative belief, but also physically as well. You know, if you've been holding on to things that you no longer need, I feel that you might pass them on, because that, you know, when we pass on things to others, that really helps to keep the flow of abundance going. So you might want to have a bit of a clear out I'm getting from that image. And the 8 of Visions, this is another Visions card, which I think that is the Cups energy in the tarot. I don't really read these traditionally, but I'm seeing this as you like just feeling a little bit lost during January, with not knowing what to do, not knowing with what's going on, and maybe having your attention in lots of different places. And this is why we've got this energy of needing to take a step back, because it feels like you might be a little bit overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, it's really hard to see things clearly. You've got the Clarity card here, which is all about taking a break, taking a rest, sleeping if you need more sleep to get clarity on your situation. We've got these cards, we've got clouds, we've got a few cards with clouds on them, which the clouds symbolize not seeing things clearly. So anything that has been unclear recently, especially, then January is the time to really focus on you. I'm getting a sense of this needs to be about you, and you focusing on getting your mental health better, like by calming yourself, meditating, or listening to calming music, or do whatever resonates with you, because your intuition is talking to you and bringing you really positive messages that you might not be hearing. I'm going to get some more tarot cards. I do feel, though, that you are going to get to the top of this difficult mountain by the end of January, and you are going to feel a little bit better. It's just fallen on the floor. Yes, look at that. The 10 of Cups. That is wonderful. You are going to be feeling better by the end of the month. There's some lovely symbolism on there. We've got the little hummingbird, the butterfly, the white dove. We've got the fish in the cup. The fish in the cup, that is a sign of plenty and abundance. So that is a sign that something really positive is coming in for you by the end of the month. And you've got the 2 of Clubs. Look at that. So yeah, it might really do you some good to spend time with a loved one, whatever form that takes, whether it's an animal, a partner, a friend, a family member, however that is. Spend time with someone that you love, so that you can maybe share your problems if you feel like that will help you. I'm also noticing we've got 2 full moons here, which is a wonderful symbol of completion. So yes, this energy is completing for you. And we've got another Cups card. Look at that. So you've got a lot of Cups energy in the reading. We've got the Queen of Cups here. This is you feeling like your cup is finally full by the end of the month. So with the Cups energy as well, I've mentioned about the mental energy in the reading, where because this is to do with a negative belief with the lack thing. I'm feeling like everything's really hard at the moment. But the Cups energy, that's the emotional energy. And when the mind is clear, the emotions feel better. It's like they clear as well. These 3 Cups cards are so positive to come in as how you're going to like finish January, where you're going to be feeling a lot better. Let's get some more cards though to see what else is coming in for you. I want to see what positive influences you've got to look forward to. I am seeing with the cups energies as well about like just said about spending quality time with people. It might be because what I noticed, you know, on this the 7 community card, what I was really drawn to was that woman there. She looks really bored. They don't really look that impressed, do they, on that card? And I wondered, like, have you been spending time with people that aren't really filling up your cup? Do you know what I mean? And if you've had Christmas with people that you didn't really want to spend Christmas with, then it might be that you've been feeling like that. So January is a time to reconnect with those you love and make sure that you're putting time aside to spend with wonderful people in your life. Let's see what we've got here. Rebuild. Yeah. I mean, do you know what? That's what's going on for you on a really deep level, Group 1, where you are creating a strong foundation. You know, the spider, they get their webs destroyed all the time, don't they? For whatever, whether it's the weather or people or other animals or whatever it is, the webs fall apart and the spiders just start again. They just do it all over again. And each web gets bigger and better and stronger than the last time. The other thing I'll just finish what I was saying about that. I've got all kinds of information coming into my head all at once and a dart about. Sorry about that, Group 1. I think that might be your energy a little bit, where you've been feeling a bit scattered and wanting to do, or feeling like you've got loads of things to do that you're darting about all over the place. But yeah, there could be this is like that feeling with rebuilding the web over and over again. It allows you to get better at something. There might be something that you're needing to redo again in January. And if you do, you know, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't think anything negative about it. It's so that you can rebuild something better and stronger, because anything that falls apart anyway wasn't built on a strong foundation. And that is one of the big energies that's going on for you at the moment, Group 1, where you are creating a very stable foundation for yourself. And that includes having healthy beliefs around receiving and abundance. Okay. And that's what you're doing. And then the other message I was just going to talk about then is the sun energy. I've been seeing the sun. We've got, there's the sun shining there on the top of the mountain. You've got the sun there. We've got the bright sun there. There's the sun in that card. So you have got the sun coming out, which is light and clarity and warmth and energy, vitality. It's seeing things, understanding things better than what you have and feeling really good. It's a very positive, optimistic energy, is the sun. And you've got, as I mentioned before, you've got the full moon energies showing the completion coming in. So you've got helping hand and happiness. Oh, lovely cards. I love those cards for you. So the helping hand, this can be you giving someone a helping hand and not even realizing that the good that you're doing, you know, it might be just something that you take in your stride. And even the little things that we do can make a big difference to somebody else. But I'm also seeing this coming back to you, because I feel that you are a very giving person anyway, and that I see some good coming back to you in January, where this could be some kind of financial abundance coming to you, because I am getting a message for some of you that it is to do with money, but I'm also getting a sense of like a good feeling coming in or a blessing coming in, something really, really lovely coming in for you in January. This happiness card, I mean, yes, this is where you want to be, isn't it? After this difficult start to the month and this big energy that you've been clearing, this is what you are heading towards. We've got another sun on that card and on that card, where you are feeling like quite full with positive feelings, full with positive energy, and finding time to do things that you are really interested in and things that really make you feel contented and fulfilled. Oh, look, 31. You've got another 31. That is door to value. Oh, my goodness. What a turnaround for you, Group 1. The 31 energy, again, this is that number 4 energy, can be restrictions, and our fears, because our fears can make us put limits on ourselves, and that can include the limits that we put on what we feel we are worthy to receive. So this is where the lack mentality can come in on the negative side of the number 4. But the 4 energy also relates to seeing clearly. You've got the clarity card there, and understanding things finally. So you've got some clarity coming in, and you've got this number 4 4 energy, which is taking care of things materially and physically. So this is a big month to do with money for you, really sorting through your finances, sorting out what you think money means to you, how much you are worth, whether you think you're receiving what you are worth. There's a lot here to do with receiving money and abundance, okay, for you to sort through in January. And then this lovely card, the daughter value again. This is money, isn't it? There is literal money in that image. This is somebody could give you some money in January. That might not be for all of you, but for some of you, there is money coming in, and you are working through this heavy energy that you've been carrying around for a long time and realizing that you are worthy to receive all the abundance that you will ever need. This is this energy clearing for you. And this is you opening the door to abundance by the end of the month. I'm feeling a whole lot better and a whole lot happier. It's like, I feel like this mountain energy is just going to lift off your shoulders because you've been putting in so much inner work to sort all of this out and to end this for yourself because you want something better. Okay. And it's finally going to pay off. I think that many of you have probably been working through this for a long time. And so you'll be really glad and really pleased to hear this message that you are working through this energy. That's not to say that it's going to go for good, because we always get tested on things, don't we? But this is a really positive shift for you, Group 1, in January with regards to your what you believe about lack and receiving. Okay, so I really hope you found that useful, my lovelies. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care now. Hello there, Group 2. You chose this lovely mindfulness card. Look at that. I love that image on there. I'm really drawn to this purple light here. This is like a flower lantern that's filled with light, but it's purple. This is giving me a very spiritual sense for this reading for January for you, where there could be you could have a really strong connection to spirit during the month. And we've got, this is the mindfulness card. So you might be engaging in meditation or some other spiritual practice. You've also got the goblet here with something in the goblet that could be something connected with magic or spells, potions. Potions could relate to, flower essences, holistic medicines, that kind of thing. So there's something a little bit ethereal or otherworldly that is going on for you during January 2026. And we've got the owl as well. Do you know what? Look, it's winking, which is giving me a sense of, like knowing something that somebody else doesn't know, knowing a secret or receiving some kind of mysterious information. Maybe you'll get some information from spirit, from a spirit guide or your guardian angel or somebody that is, that feels a little bit secretive and a little bit special, because it's like the owl is winking there saying, don't you? You know what this is, Group 2. But the owl is also this wonderful symbol of intuition, wisdom and transformation. So especially if you've been going through a little bit of what feels like a dark time, like you've been going through the winter energy where something has been in the dark or slowed down or not moving ahead, then I feel that this energy could be clearing, especially if there's been something that you've been wanting to get an answer about or some information about. January will be a really good month for you to get that information, to get the answer, the solution, okay? Because this purple energy, this is like connects with the crown chakra, and that is where we receive divine wisdom. So I feel like there could definitely be something coming, some kind of information or download maybe that is coming in for you during January that will really open up your eyes. And the owl has got an eye open, haven't they? So it's like you could be seeing something in a new way or a different level or a deeper level, maybe seeing through something that you couldn't see before. Maybe you've been in a cloud energy, the clouds can relate to not seeing things clearly, having muddied thinking, feeling like you've got brain fog, that kind of thing. Well, in January, I feel like that could be clearing for you. So this might relate to a particular area, or it might just be a general energy for you. So take what resonates for you, Group 2. Let's see what else we've got. Cherish, beautiful card, pause. Do you know what? That was on the bottom of the deck when I picked it up to shuffle, so that's no surprise. That's come out. We've also also got wake and channeling. Yeah, really interesting cards. I'm loving these. So cherished, you've got the beautiful big sun there, which is this symbol of light and clarity and enlightenment. So again, another message there that something is coming to light for you in January, especially something that has been very unclear, you haven't been able to understand, or you haven't been able to get to the bottom of, or you know, you've been maybe wanting to do something that has felt stopped, and it's clearing for you in January. So cherish is this really lovely energy of you spending time with those that you are deeply connected to. This could be an animal companion or a human companion or both. So those that are on your wavelength, or like soul, like mind, like heart, you know, I'm getting the sense of you having some really loved up time with some very special beings in your life during January. This could be where you go out on a trip together, or you take time to go out in nature together, or it could be where you're just sitting in together, sitting with each other on the sofa, watching something or talking about something that you're really interested in. Could be connected to spirituality maybe, or not, or just deep matters, or maybe you just want to enjoy a film together. But this has got a really positive, loved up feeling to it, you know, where you're going to be spending time with one or more loved ones. And then we've got this pause. Got the sun in the background again. This is giving me an energy of the early morning, this card, where I'm getting the message that some of you for sure need some more sleep. This is giving me a sense of the like sunset and that sunrise. So if you have been burning the candles at both ends in one or more areas of your life, then this is a time during January for you to catch up on some rest and some sleep, because I am getting the morning energy with this, and I sense that you might be feeling a little bit tired, where especially, you know, with this mindfulness card, this is a really strong message of resting, meditating, spending some time in quiet reflection, going within, sitting still, being in the silence, being in the stillness, you know, however that relates to you and your circumstances. This is very much a message for you to take some time for yourself. We've got another owl there with both eyes closed. Can you see that? So this owl is sleeping here. So yeah, you need to rest. You need to rest and spend some time with people that or animals that help you to feel good. This is very much an energy of focused on you and you doing your thing, group 2 during January. We've got wake as well. So these are interesting to come together. This is like being in a quiet, inner, focused inward state, being very grateful for those that you have in your life, spending time with them, taking some time out to rest, to meditate maybe, to heal yourself. And then this wake and channeling energy, these are very different energies that are coming in on the right hand side here. So it's like going into January is going to be this energy that I've spoken about here, with the calmness, the stillness, the quietness. And then that is going to clear as you go through the month. And we've got wake and channeling. So this is waking up, and maybe you need some time first to figure out what you want to do next in a certain area of your life. Maybe you've got something that you've been thinking about you want to do. It could be connected with work or at home or in your community, or some projects, creative projects maybe that you've been wanting to do that just needs a little bit of time for you to think about it before you take action. But then the energy is shifting as we get further into January for you, and you are waking up and feeling inspired and feeling more energetic, okay? Because you've got this channeling energy here, which is about channeling what you feel, channeling your emotions. So this channeling card here, especially if you've got a creative project in mind where you want to tap into whatever's in your heart, whatever you feel passionate about, something that you want to do. This is channeling your energy, your time, your emotions into that. And we're also getting a second message for this channeling card, where with these other cards here, especially the pause and the sleep, when we're pausing and sleeping and resting, it gives the body a chance to heal. But then once we awaken and we get moving with things, the energy gets moving through the body, which can allow the emotions to get moving again. Because it might be that, so I'm getting the sense that it might be that something has been below the surface. Some emotions maybe have been stuck below the surface for you going into January. And as January progresses, those are going to come to the surface. They are going to wake up, and they are going to need releasing and expressing. This channeling card relates to channeling your emotions in a really healthy way. So let it out, group 2. Whatever wants to come to the surface, let it out, but do it in a way that isn't going to affect everybody else, you know. Do it in your own time and space. And I'm also getting the message for a few of you, because I did speak about this spiritual energy at the beginning of the reading with this purple colour, which has popped up in a couple of the other cards as well, where you might feel like you want to have a go at channeling, or it could be that you are receiving some channeled messages from spirit. There is definitely this going on for a few of you, that you are going to be getting this connection with spirit during January, more so than before, where you might be receiving downloads of energy, light codes, or information, insight, foresight, messages for yourself or for others. I'm getting that quite strongly, definitely for a few of you, where this psychic energy is building up for you in January. And the time that you spend in stillness, that will really help to open the doorway to that as well. When we're busy, doing, and we aren't being, we aren't very connected to our spiritual selves. We aren't very connected to our intuition. We aren't very connected to our spirit helpers. And so it can make it hard to receive any information from them or to listen to your intuition. It can make it hard to know what you want to do. So there is this definite energy of stillness, receiving. That is the feminine archetype, that then shifts to channeling and doing. Okay, so you've got a split in the energy there. Let's get some tarot cards. We've got number 1, the Magician. That is a really good card to come out in this reading. This is an energy of you making something happen, and it's the number 1 energy as well, which is about beginnings. We've got the Knight of Wands. Look at that. Lots of energy. So yes, you start off with this much quieter energy as we move into the new year, and then as January progresses, it's like you find your momentum again. You get your mojo back, you get your motivation back, you get your passion back. You know, whatever has been quiet is going to wake up for you, and it's going to wake up quite suddenly and quite fast, and you are going to want to get moving. The horses, they're a symbol of change and movement and fast, you know, action. The fire is also this fast energy about, it can relate to passion. So doing something that you are really passionate about in January. Your passion's being reignited as well. I'm getting that from the flames here, but the fire can also relate to like a level of purification where you're burning off old toxins from your body, from your mind, from your emotions as we go into the new year, and you're having a bit of an internal clear out where, do you know what? This can come through physically as hot flashes when your body is burning off toxins. You know, that's what a hot flash is. It's the body burning the toxins off because they come out through the skin, through sweat. And you might do that. You might have that going on. Or it might be that you want to get involved in some really fast, active physical exercise, running or jumping or dancing or something like that. Do you know what I mean? To just get your body moving. Because the Magician card, this is when you get to that point where you feel ready and you know that you've got what it takes to make something happen. So that is that coming in with the Magician. This Knight of Wands is you making that happen. And that red colour with the poppies again, this is action. This connects with the base chakra, with getting moving. And then we have got the 5 of Wands. So 5 is an energy of change as well. So you've got 1, New beginnings, 5, change. So this 5 energy here might give you the feeling that you've got a few things up in the air in January that you've been thinking about or wondering about what to do, where to put your time, where to put your energy. And in January, it's like that's gonna come to the forefront for you to actually decide what you want to do. You've got all this energy waking up after Christmas, after the new year, and it starts to enliven you, to be filling you full of light and warmth and wanting to get going with something. And so you're going to need to decide what it is that you want to get going with. Let's get some of these. Oops, sorry. Knocked the camera there. I think these are upside down. Let's see what these cards want to say. Okay, we'll have that one and that one. We've got be gentle with yourself. Do you know what? That was on the bottom of the deck when I picked it up to shuffle. How interesting is that? Number 33. That's an interesting number as well, group 2. We've got 13, renewal of peace. Goodness me. You've got strong confirmation of energies going on for you here. You've got this split in energy in the month, the quiet time and the action. Okay. So be gentle with yourself. Number 33. I'm getting the message there that you have been giving a lot to others just recently. I mean, it might be to do with Christmas, where you've been taking care of family and loved ones and you've had a lot going on. 33 is that number of helping others, but it can be sometimes to our own detriment, where we overdo it and we don't give ourselves enough time and energy and rest. And we've had this message already come in about rest, haven't we? And all, we've got the cherish card. So although it might be that you've had a lot of lovely time with loved ones and you've still got that going on in January, this is a message for you to make sure that you are making time for yourself and not beating yourself up if you don't have the energy to keep giving. Because when you get like that, when we get really tired, when we feel worn out, when we lose our motivation, it's because we're burned out and we need a rest. So during January, there's a strong message here for you, group 2, to make sure you are being kind to yourself and do not feel guilty if you are having to say no more than once. Don't feel guilty, okay? Make sure you're taking that time with yourself that you need to rest, because you have got a lot about to happen in your life towards the end of January. A lot of change, a lot of action is coming in for you, okay? With this lovely renewal of peace. Again, another message of the rest. Rest is needed. You're needing a lot of sleep and rest in January. So even when you do get going again, group 2, when you've got all this busyness going on, make sure that you are balancing it, because 33 is a number of balance. So make sure that you're balancing it with plenty of rest and quiet time, because this is peace. You need the quiet time. Go out into nature if that's the only way that you can get some quiet time. Shut yourself in a room, sit in your car, go for a drive, whatever you can do to make sure you get out of noise and give yourself some peace and quiet, because that is when spirit can reach you the best. This other influence of number 5 as well, over here with the 5 of Wands, can be doing too much, being too busy, okay? So make sure that you're balancing your time and energy and what you are doing, what you are giving, what you are receiving. Make sure that this energy is balanced. So this is like a balance of the masculine and feminine archetypes. The feminine is the quietness, the withdrawing, the intuition, the feeling, the emotion. And the masculine archetype is the action, taking steps, warmth, heat, movement, getting things done. So make sure you have got the balance going on there. Okay. We have got 44, another card, another number of balance there, isn't it, group 2? And that says connection, the biome. If you can see, that's very dark. We've had some very dark days recently here in the UK. Dark, rain, heavy cloud. So it's not very light. And we've got 39, groundedness and gravity. Both of those cards are giving me a sense of being grounded, connected to the earth. also this renewal of peace is giving me this sense of needing to be grounded in nature. You've got this influence coming in of nature. Look at these two cards here, the gravity, renewal of peace. Lots of animals on these cards here. So it may be that some of you do need to spend some time with your animal companions, or go out into nature and be with the animals. If you're living in the UK, it's raining a lot, but take an umbrella. Do you know what I mean? Go and be with the nature spirits, because Mother Nature can help to clear and de-stress your energy. 44 as well is a number of self-empowerment as well. So not being afraid to step into your power and say no to people, because you need your time and space. But this is also a really lovely connection to other people, to the world, and to your surroundings, to your environment that I'm getting on here, where you feel, I'm getting a really lovely feeling in this reading, group 2, where you feel very blessed at the moment. It may be that you've had a really lovely Christmas with people that you like spending time with, or you have done something recently. Maybe you've got a community that you feel very connected to, but whatever it is, it's this lovely sense of feeling loved up, feeling loved and cherished by those around you, and like really being appreciative of the people in your life. That's the message I'm getting there. And with this gravity card and the groundedness, groundedness, it says, again, this is like really needing to take a moment to ground yourself in the present, and because if you've been feeling very rushed and busy, it can be really easy to become disconnected with ourselves, with our physical bodies as well, where we aren't taking enough care of ourselves. So make sure that you are stopping, grounding yourself back into your physical body, asking your body what it needs, and just taking that moment to rest. Again, the figure in here is sitting on the branch, resting. So there's this strong energy of you needing to rest, group 2. I'm going to get some of the cat wisdom cards here. See, I have that one, and that one. Okay. So we have got mystery. Didn't I say something at the beginning about that with you getting some insight or something like that? It's like knowing something that you haven't known before, or even knowing a secret. Somebody might tell you a secret during January or you might get some secret information from Spirit, where Spirit's saying, this is just for you. You don't need to share this, okay? So there is definitely something about secretive information, but this is also about, this does relate to not knowing something. So there might be I feel that there's going to be something that you get an answer for, but then there might be other things in January that are eluding you, where you're asking Spirit a question and it's like, it feels like Spirit isn't answering you. So Spirit is just saying, for now, if that happens, please just wait, because you don't need to know for now. But there are some things in life that we don't need to know the answer for ever. And sometimes it requires trust and faith in something, So this could even be, I'm getting a message for a few of you here where this is more of a spiritual message, where there's something going on your spiritual path that you really need to have a lot of trust and faith in at the moment. Maybe you have a feeling about something that's going to happen and it's not time for it to happen yet, but it's like you want confirmation, you want to know, but Spirit's saying you can't know, you need to trust. So then that might be relevant for a few of you. That comes up in January. We've got solitude. Oh my goodness, this is coming up so many times for you, group 2. You really need some alone time, no matter what is going on for you in January, no matter how busy you get or how quiet it is. You do need some solitude. You need some time on your own. Okay, that's come up repeatedly. Strength in numbers. This is the opposing energy, isn't it? I've already spoken about this, how you've got these opposing energies that need balancing. Strength in numbers. This is other people coming into your life. So this is you getting the help that you need with something from others. And I also sense, as I've mentioned already, that this is about you spending lovely quality time with others. So this is about you balancing these two energies of alone time and busy time, of being withdrawn and going out there, you know. So that is an important aspect for you in January. In all areas of your life, I feel that this will come in, is this balance and hiding. Oh gosh, that's another card about withdrawing, isn't it? But I'm getting another message there. There is something in January that might come to light that you are holding yourself back from, that you are hiding from doing. There's something that you want to do, or something that needs doing, but that you are resisting it. That's the word that's just been put into my mind, is resisting. There is some kind of resistance there with something. I'm going to get one more card. I want to see if we can get a sense what this is that you are hiding from or resisting. It might be that it's a different thing for each of you, but we'll see what comes out in these next cards. Signs, joy. Okay, so this is a good thing. Okay, there is something really good that you want to do and that you're worrying about because you think that you're maybe not good enough, you haven't got what it takes, that you might fail, and you want some kind of confirmation or guarantee about this. And Spirit is saying, first of all, look for the signs. Spirit has been giving you confirmation that this thing that you want to do is the right thing for you. Look for white feathers or whatever signs you see that are really positive to you. And this thing that you're wanting to do, that you're resisting, that you're hiding from because of fear, it's going to be really good for you, because look, it's going to bring joy in. Isn't that a lovely card? So do not be afraid, group 2. Go after what is in your heart. Go after what you are passionate about. Maybe this is the thing that you've been having a rest from. For some of you, it might be relevant, and that then the energy starts coming in and you want to get moving, but you're a little bit afraid to get moving with whatever this is. It could be with work, it could be a project you want to do, it could be something at home, with a family, with a friendship group, with community. Take what resonates for you. But whatever it is, it's a wonderful thing, and Spirit wants to help you get moving into it. Okay, group 2. I really hope you found that reading useful. It sounds like a lovely January for you, where you need balance, okay? Where lots of good things are going to come in, as long as you give yourself the time and space to rest and recharge for them, because you're going to get moving with stuff. Okay, thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me here today. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care, my lovelies. Hello there, group 3. You chose this lovely card that's called Permission. So what is it that you are seeking permission to do in your life in January? What are you overthinking? What are you holding yourself back from? What do you really, really want to do that you are thinking, is this okay? Should I be doing this? Is this right for me? Spirit is saying, yes, 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 yes. Do it. Don't overthink it. Whatever this is, whether you've been I'm getting a strong sense actually that this is in connection to do with work, career, or life path in general, you know, something that you really want to do. Could be a vocation, it might be a hobby or a pastime or something part-time, but this is definitely something that you are putting your time and energy and love into, that you are maybe thinking, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure if this is going to be right, if it's the right thing for me. Should I do it? Should I keep doing something else? Should. I feel like there's a lot of shoulds going on in your life at the moment. And Spirit's saying, yes, you should. Get rid of the should word. It's not about what you should or shouldn't do. It's about what is in your heart, what feels right for you. So let's have a look at these other cards. Oh, cultivate, lovely. Share, that's lovely. Forage and above. Oh, I love these cards. These have got such interesting images on them and I love them. Let's get more in there squarely. Okay. So cultivate, yeah. I feel that there is something that you want to grow or expand, put your time and energy into. This is, I'm getting the sense of something in a very early stage for you, where you are in the thinking stage with something important in January, and you're maybe still exploring ideas for something. It could be I do feel it's in connection with a work or a project that you want to do. Okay. So it might be that you want to change jobs, or it might be that you want to change careers entirely, or it might be that you want to do go ahead with a creative project in some way, or a project connected with communication, something that is going to expand you and help you to evolve. Whatever this is, it is really good for you. Spirit is coming through so strongly saying, yes, this is a really good thing for you. So whatever you've been thinking about recently, especially in the last few weeks, or even the last few months, maybe, Spirit is saying, yes, now is the time to start taking steps. Now is the time to do that. This share card here, this could relate to this thing that you want to do in January that is connected with other people, where I feel it's about you sharing what you know, or what you can do, or how you can help people in some way. You've got some kind of gift or ability or skill or knowledge or wisdom, okay? Group 3. And in January, Spirit is saying, get on with it. Stop second guessing yourself. Take action now. Do this, because it is going to be really good for you. Okay. Share your gifts, share your abilities, share your wisdom, share your knowledge, share your voice. However this resonates with you, it is time. This energy is coming through so strong. Spirit is saying, yes, do it. Goodness me. Okay, so this forage card, okay, so that's giving me a sense of you being in this stage of getting prepared for something for quite a while, and now again it's time. Okay, foraging can be about gathering the things that you need. So you might have been gathering more experience, or you might have been on a course, you might have been gathering wisdom through learning life lessons or learning actual education lessons. You might have been gathering equipment, or gathering skills, or growing your abilities. But this is this energy of feeling like you've been in a preparation stage for a while with something, and now it is time to get out there and get collecting, get sharing, get collecting. I feel like there's this really strong energy for you, Group 3, about get going, putting yourself out there now. Okay. And this lovely above card. Yeah. So Spirit's saying, don't worry, have faith. If you're feeling a little bit like you're floundering, or do you know the energy of this reading, bear with me. I need to just channel this. And there's a really funny energy coming through that I haven't been able to put into words yet. And it's making me feel like I'm floundering a little bit. Maybe that's the word, floundering. If there is something that you feel like you've been floundering with recently, or going into January, then whatever that is, this is what Spirit is talking to you about. If there, sometimes when I get these feelings in so strongly in the reading, it really puts me off the reading until I verbalise it. So this is like an energy of hesitating, not being sure, doubting, feeling flustered, floundering, like I've already said, floundering. Yeah, it's like, ooh, I'm really not sure. Oh, should I do this? Ooh, it's like this. Ooh, please do it. Gosh, please do it. Whatever it is that you've been worrying about, or hesitating about, or holding back on, it's time to stop that now and to go for it. Okay. Hopefully that energy will clear from me now, because it was making me feel a little bit ungrounded. So maybe You've been in your head a little bit too much, group 3, overthinking things or over worrying about things. And that energy is coming down to earth in January for you. Okay. Spirit is saying, focus on doing, focus on taking action, focus on taking the next step. It only has to be one step at a time. Whatever has got you all flustered, it's like it's time for you to move forward. This lovely above card here, Spirit is saying, you know, if you're feeling a little bit out of your depth at all, just remember to ground yourself, to bring yourself into the present moment, to focus on something physical, like one of your senses, what you can see or what you can hear or what you can smell. Even I can smell some food cooking at the moment. I've got a lovely lunch cooking. That really helps you to connect you to your physical senses, which helps to ground you. I feel like you've been ungrounded, group 3, and Spirit is saying, just remember to ground yourself and remember that you aren't doing this alone. You are getting lots of help from your spirit family. Whatever this is that you've been wanting to do and not doing, your spirit team have been helping you with this, whether you're aware of that or not. They have been helping you so much to do this thing, okay? And they want you to know that they are with you. You do not need to be afraid, group 3. Now let's get some more cards about what else is going on for you in January. Cool, that energy has cleared now. It was a big energy coming through. I feel like this has been a big deal, something that you've been building yourself up to doing, maybe for quite a while, and it's not been happening. You've been stopping yourself, but that energy is clearing in January and you are going to get moving with it finally. Yes. Let's see what else we've got. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration and soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Okay, so there is some kind of upgrade going on with your energy during January, group 3, where you are going to be trying something new, trying new things. I feel that there may be something physical coming into your life that you're trying something new with. So this could be a new diet plan, a new exercise regime, there's something connected to your lifestyle that is changing in January. It might be that you set some New Year's resolutions, but that you are actually going ahead with them, because we often don't, do we? I don't bother with them. I just set resolutions throughout the year whenever I feel is the right time, you know, but I feel that you, group 3, are going to go ahead with what you set your mind to. Once you get started, it's like you building up to something. Once you take that first step, then you're going to go. Okay. But this is also about your energy. So this is like you've been going through a big shift in 2025, and there's you're on a transition point at the moment in January, and you are getting ready for some big change that is coming in 2026. So your energy is being upgraded. Okay. And when that happens, it might be that you get these weird feelings or symptoms coming in where you might need to just sit down for a moment or take a little bit of a rest that's not been planned into your schedules, you know. So Spirit's saying, honor what your body needs, and make sure that you are listening to your body. Okay. Your soul family, I've already mentioned this message, haven't I? Call in your tribe. You don't have to do this alone. This is your spirit family. They are coming in really strongly in this reading for you in January to let you know that they are by your side, helping you through whatever you have got going on. You know, if you've got any challenges that you're needing to face in January, please know that you're not doing it alone. Even if it feels like you might be going through something alone, you aren't alone spiritually. You've always got your guardian angel watching over you by your side. You've got spirit helpers that are always there when we ask, you know, all we have to do is ask them for their help. And you've got angels surrounding you and other lovely, lovely spirit beings. So don't forget to ask for their help, group 3. That wanted to come out. Knight of Swords. Yeah, now this is you going for something. Okay, so where there might have been this hesitating for a little while, you are going to sort that out. You are going to get rid of that energy and you are going to go after something. This is you getting your sights on something and just swooping in and going for it. This is a really fast moving energy, and it could be that something changes very quickly for you during January we've got the High Priestess. Oh, lovely energy. So this is you really needing to trust your intuition on something in January. I feel like if something comes in all of a sudden that you need to make a quick decision for, I feel like that could happen with this Knight of Swords card, where you've got a sudden decision to make with something. Make sure that you are just pausing before you say yes to anything, and that you are listening to what your gut feelings are telling you, that you are listening to your intuition, and don't say yes to anything that you feel uncomfortable with. Okay, so that is something separate, that message from what I've been talking about. We've got 16 the Tower and 19 the Sun. Oh, interesting cards to come out together. I love that. This is like really breaking out of something that has not been serving you well in January. This is a big change, something significant that has been in your life for a while. It could be the way you think about something, the way you see something, or what you believe about something, but it might also extend to a physical, material situation in your life that is coming to an end. And under the Knight of Swords, it is going to happen quickly, but you know what? It's going to be a really good thing, because you've got the Sun come out next. And with the High Priestess here, you're going to know deep down that this thing, whatever it is, had to change. You're going to know that, and you're going to feel quite liberated. Whatever this is leaves your life, you are going to feel liberated, and you are going to be, this is when, like Spirit is saying, don't forget to call on your spirit family to ask for help, to ask for guidance, to ask for messages, because they are there waiting to assist you. They're waiting for you to ask them for help. So the Sun card coming in, this is something very lovely and positive, some good news. I'm getting the message. You've got some good news coming in January for you. Something that might have been waiting on is going to turn out in your favor. Okay, that is really positive. So this is also another message of do not worry. Whatever is going on for you, whatever change is happening in January, Group 3, Spirit is saying, don't worry, you've got this. Things are going to be okay. Whatever changes, whatever ends, it wasn't meant to stay, and it is opening you up and liberating you to something better. Yay. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Spring. I can't read that, it's very dark in the room. The fresh yearning of the morning, and we've got attitude, desiring transformation. Yeah, this transformation energy is definitely coming in quite strongly for you during January, Group 3. So this the fresh yearning of the morning, spring, this is that energy of newness, of new beginnings. The year 2026, this is a number 1 year globally, and January is the first month, so you might feel Group 3 in particular. It might depend on your own personal numerology, but looking at the energies in your reading here, you might feel this energy of change quite strongly for you, where you really want to get on with something, you know, whatever has been holding you back, whatever you've been waiting for, you might want to get on with that in January. And this transformation card here, it's like you're ready to get rid of things in your life that no longer serve you, that you no longer need. So you could relate this to your environment, where you've got things that you've been holding on to that you don't need to hold on to anymore. Maybe you need to have a clear out. I am getting a message for a small number of you that relates to moving house. You might be thinking about that in January, about where you want to go next, about deciding if where you are living is still right for you. And if that is you, if you're wanting to make this change, you might be looking at all your stuff and thinking, I really don't want to move all of this stuff, so it's time to get rid of some of it. And it might be that you want to have a spring clean as well, with this lovely spring energy. And with this desiring transformation, I'm getting the sense here of you really wanting to improve your life. There's There's this influence that's affecting you in January, group 3, where you want something better for yourself. There's an area of your life that you've been putting up with something that has been below par. And you know that deep down, whatever that is. It might be in a relationship for some of you. It could be something connected with work for others of you. But whatever it is, it could be where you live, whatever this is, it's like during January, you're reaching that point of where that you've been putting up with a situation that isn't right for you anymore. It doesn't feel good. You have changed a lot on the inside. And so the external change is starting to happen in your life where you're feeling uncomfortable with one or more things in your life, situations or relationships in your life, and you're thinking, this is not right for me. I want better. I deserve better. So you're stepping into that energy during January where you've been doubting and hesitating, where you're moving out of that and you're stepping into this energy of like wanting more, knowing that you deserve more, feeling more self-worth, feeling that you are feeling more empowered about going after what you truly want. This is feeling like a energy that is going to grow and grow and grow in 2026 for you, where you are going to feel more empowered about your life, about changes that you want to make, where you might have been holding back for so long, for a while. I feel like January is a bit of a turning point for you, group 3. That's how it's coming through now, where there was a jittery energy at the beginning, but it's really settling towards the end of the month. And it's like you're starting to really know where you want to go, and you're seeing a much brighter future for yourself. This is the runes deck, the runes cards, but rune stones, but in a cards form. Let's see what we've got here. This is need, that's pronounced. Number 9, need. Let's look that up because I don't know the runes cards. Let's see what we've got for that. There we are. Need can help in times of great crisis. Well, the Tower card can be great crisis, can't it? When something suddenly changes. Need is there when you need someone or something to comfort and reassure you that there can be resolution and that every cloud has a silver lining. Use need to navigate through difficult times. This rune could symbolize imbalance. Use it to find equilibrium. I just had to pause the reading there. I had a delivery. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, there is this message here where there might be something that comes in where you really need to call on your spirit family for support and assistance. I mentioned that here already, didn't I? With the soul family card and the above card as well. Something is definitely changing for you in January, big time. And as I've already said, it's going to set you free. Sometimes these changes can feel a little bit daunting when they happen, especially when it's the Tower card. But this is a sign that whatever has changed, it isn't meant to stay with you in the future. If this relates to work or home life or a relationship, none of those, whatever this is that's needing to change, it isn't meant for you in the future. It's not any good for you anymore because you are changing on the inside. Remember about this Awakening card, you've got these energetic upgrades. So when you're changing on the inside and it aligns to your life physically, that energy emanates out, then things start to change in your physical life, don't they? And change can unsettle some of us. And that might be how you're feeling as you go into 2026, where you're feeling a little bit unsettled with something. But Spirit is saying, do not worry, because you are getting lots of help. This change is going to be really good for you, and it's what you need, okay? I'm going to get a few more cards just to finish your reading off, group 3. Let's see what we've got here. And final messages, long term. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Yeah, this is something, when I spoke about at the beginning of the reading about wanting to do something and feeling very hesitant about it, this is this. You've got something in mind that you want to do and you've been afraid to do it, but Spirit is saying this is a long-term thing. This is going to be good for you. Strategy. You need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. Get the advice of someone who is already there where you want to go. That is really good advice. Yes. Whatever you're wanting to do, don't just kind of step into it without knowing where you're going, without knowing what your next steps are. You know, like the Fool card in the tarot deck can often set off on a journey without looking ahead or thinking ahead. And that is great sometimes. That really works well sometimes. But in your instance, group 3, Spirit is saying, make sure you've got a plan, that you know where you're going, that you need to know what steps you're taking, and that I'm getting the message that you need to set a goal or goals about where you want to head, because that will help you to make the choices that are in alignment with what is in your heart. Okay, so I really hope that reading has helped you. You've got some big change going on, group 3, but it is all in your favor. It's all in your highest good, and it is going to be really good for you. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care, my lovelies. Hello there, group 4. You have chosen this lovely Create card number 8. Create. Look at that. And you know what? I'm recording this reading at a different time to the previous readings, and it was very grey and dark in the previous readings, and today the sun is out. I've had to draw the curtains. So the sun is shining on all these gold sparkles on this card. You have got a month in January where you are creating a lot of good karma, a lot of good abundance. You might be wanting to get really into a creative project as well, something that is very dear to your heart. Doesn't have to be creative as in drawing or painting or something like that, but something that you want to get stuck into that is coming from your heart. You want to create something that is worthwhile, worth your time, worth your energy, something that will create sparkles in your life and everybody else's life. Maybe you want to do something that is going to help other people or have a really positive impact on other people. Or maybe this could be, as I say, creating some really good positive karma and abundance. I'm getting a very strong message of abundance for you, group 4 in January, but I'm getting some more cards just to see what other influences we've got going on for you. Let's have a look. Oh, lovely. So, yeah, abundance. I said lots of abundance, didn't I, in January for you? Lots of love is coming in. This is love in all its forms. It's not just about a loved one. It's about loving what you're doing, loving your life, feeling all loved up, showering love on everyone, receiving lots of love. This is love in many, many forms, okay? Spiritual love as well. If you're on a spiritual path and you've got a strong spiritual connection, you might be feeling the love of your spirit family. Look at that. We've got 2 violet cards. Yeah, this is a strong spiritual connection here. You're feeling like you can create the life that you want. You've got a very positive vibe going on for you in January where you feel like you can create magic in your life. So you might be getting all these ideas and inspirations coming in with new things that you want to start, or what changes you can make with what you're doing at the moment, what's going on in your existing life for you. It could be in all or one particular areas of your life, take what resonates. But I feel like you're going to be injected with this new energy in January that is giving you this get up and go with lots of energy, feeling like you've got lots of time and lots of ideas to things that you want to implement in your life. Okay, you are gonna to feel like you can create it all. You are going to feel like you're in touch with the magic in the universe, and that whatever you touch, you are going to bring like this, what is it, that phrase about, oh yeah, touch, you've got a Midas touch. That's it. You've got a Midas touch to everything that you put your time and attention to during January. Okay. So that is really, really positive. Really lovely. We've got 5 change, wonderful energy, and the sunflowers as well. This is that lovely golden energy that relates to the solar plexus as well. So your solar plexus center is feeling vibrant and full of power, like you've got what it takes to do what you want to do. That's how you're feeling, like nothing is holding you back, nothing is stopping you, nothing is slowing you down. If you've got any obstacles, you are going to get through them, and it's not going to be a problem. So this change, I feel like this change is relating to how you've been feeling a very different way previously to how the energy is going to affect you in January. It's like everything is going to change. This is like the wheel of fortune turning for you in January. You might have been feeling tired or slow or restricted or delayed or all of those challenges that come into life. You might have been feeling that quite heavily as 2025 has been closing out for you. But that is changing in January in a very, very big way. So yay. Yay. The sunflowers are very positive, optimistic energy for you. Some of you might even be thinking about moving house or making some changes around the home or in your environment or in your local community. But this is you moving, whether that's figuratively or literally, this is you moving to somewhere better, brighter, more optimistic, more in alignment with what lights you up. Okay. The sunflowers represent the sun energy. So this is life energy, vitality and clarity as well. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. You've got 2 number 1 cards here on the bottom, magic and rebirth, both number 1, both number 10s as well. 4 and 6 adds up to 10. So the 10 energy is like a cycle completing. You've come full circle with more than one thing. Things are closing out. 2025 has been a number 9 year in numerology, where lots of things have needed to end, and that goes for all of us. And you're feeling it big time in January. So anything that is still lingering, that doesn't want to come with you in 2026, that is going to end for sure early January. Okay, that will be out of the way. We've also got these 2 orange colours here. We've got the orange and the purples. Orange is the solar plexus, and that is the creative energy center. So again, tying in with this lovely create card, anything that you've got coming in, any ideas, inspiration that you've got coming in, that you want to start new things or make positive changes, you have got that really strong energy of creation firing up inside of you and sparking new interests, new things. You've got the rebirth card there, which is like you're being reborn. That's how it feels in January, like you are being reborn, and there is no stopping you, group 4. There is a lot of change, positive change happening. Do you know what? I'm not really seeing big ending here in this energy. I feel like you have swept away all that ending energy in 2025. Things possibly might have been a bit intense in December as final things were completing for you, but January is definitely, with it being, because we're in a number 1 year with 2026, and January is the first month, and you've got these 2 1 cards, 10, 1 cards here that are this new beginning for you. You are really fired up, group 4, and ready to move ahead. You are being reborn. So this could also relate to changes going on, like for you personally at the physical level. You might want to make some physical changes, new energy, new you, new wardrobe, new look, new diet, new exercise habits, new activities for how you're spending your time. There's lots and lots of new stuff If this relates to your career, this could be you changing your jobs, re-emerging as a new you, doing something completely different. You might want to go self-employed because the number 1 energy is strong in this reading, and that is about you breaking out onto your own path, being more independent, being the leader of your life, going it alone. This could be moving home, leaving home, you going out on your own. It could be you starting a new relationship or a relationship ending that is bringing a new lease of life to you being single. This could relate to different areas, so take what resonates for you, group 4, okay? But this is a very positive energy that does not want to be stopped. There is nothing is going to stop you in January. You are raring to go with whatever comes into mind for you, okay? Let's see what the tarot cards want to say. 8 of Pentacles, so that's another number 8 card there. Look at that. We've got 12, the Hanged One, and we've got the Princess of Cups. Okay, let's see here. This 8 of Pentacles, you know, it always reminds me of the Wheel card in the tarot. It's not the Wheel card though, but this is a really good confirmation that your fortune is changing for the better. You have got, like, whatever you're putting your mind to, if this relates to work, you're going to be very successful with what you're deciding to do in January. Whatever path you're embarking on with your career or work, it is going to be successful, because number 8, this is a card of, 8 is an energy of karma, and this is to do with you putting in lots and lots of good deeds, good actions, sowing good seeds. And in January, you are going to start seeing the positive results of that, because this isn't just about January. This is about what you've been doing in the past and good karma that you've been putting in the past already. You're going to start seeing the results of that in January. And this relates to money, because the 8 of Pentacles is money. And this is like, as you can see the images on here, we've got like the phases of the moon that is showing a completion. So something here is completing and is coming back to you. We've got all of these animals running around this wheel. This is you with your hands working hard. All of these animals are symbolizing a lot of help and return. I'm getting the word return put into my mind, and a lot of help being received. Help with, I feel like this is like financial goals. You're getting your goals. Your goals are coming to fruition. We've got the Hanged One, which is typically about taking a pause and taking a step back. But do you know what? I'm getting the message from this card. For this particular reading, this is giving me a sense of you not focusing too much on money, because I feel like it's going to be coming in no matter what. You're not going to be worrying about money, but you're not going to be focused on money in January. You're going to be focused on creating good karma, doing good things, taking good action. You're not going to be driven by money. It's like money's going to take care of itself, and it's not going to be one of your goals. It's just going to be happening. You're going to be focused on creating good vibes and good energy. And bear with me, I'm just getting a clairsentient feeling coming in. It's affecting my head. Do you know what? It feels like you're going to have a little bit of, maybe a bit of stress from a lot going on, thinking a lot of ideas coming in. It's like it might feel a lot during January. It feels like there is a lot coming towards you, and you might feel a little bit overwhelmed. That's what I'm feeling. It's like you might get to that point again with the Hanged One, because this does typically represent taking a breath. And I feel like you might get to some point in January where you're like, whoa, this is a lot. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. You've got a lot going on, but it's all good. It's all good stuff that's going on for you. These are amazing cards, group 4, but I feel like it might just be a lot, and you might need to go, I just need to take a pause, a break, a step back. So yeah, the Hanged One is coming in there just to say, take a moment, take a breath, take a pause. And as I'm saying this to you, do you know what? This feeling in my head is now clearing. So that's definitely what that was. So yeah, if you're feeling like that, because it came in as a bit of a headache, did that. And I thought, whoa, what is this? So if that feels like you, if you're getting to the point where you are mentally feeling a bit drained, or you've got a headache, you're feeling tired, you're feeling scattered, you're finding it hard to concentrate, if any of that comes in, take some time out, take a day or two if you can, just to step back from everything, because there's a lot going on and it's like the energy needs to settle within you. It needs to settle, okay, group 4. So you need to give it time to settle, because there is a lot of change, a lot coming in for you. The Princess of Cups, this is really lovely. It's like, we've got this water energy here. We've got the turtle, the dolphins, lots of, like this is wisdom. The dolphins love to play. They use their intuition. Then it's going up to this winged fish, which are transforming into the bird, and then the dove. This is like you coming out of this deep water of emotional energy and moving into the air energy. So you might find, if you've had an emotional time recently, that is going to shift and clear, and you're going to feel a lot lighter in January. The dove energy there is peace, clarity. So anything that has been a little bit murky or a bit emotional is going to clear. You're going to shake that off. You're going to come out of that energy, and you're going to get this bright, lovely energy of clarity, this golden orange again, isn't it, for creativity there. And we've got the crescent moon there, which is new beginnings, and the Princess of Cups. This is a really lovely, light-hearted energy of emotion that I'm feeling, where you are feeling lighter. So, you know, if you've got that heaviness bogging you down in the head, take a breath, take a step back, have a break, and just allow yourself to clear your energy, to clear whatever is coming in there that feels a bit intense. Let it settle. Be kind to yourself, because the Princess of Cups, this is a light-hearted energy where you need to remind yourself to have a bit of fun in all of this. Don't forget to have fun, group 4, because I think that you're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be working hard, whether you're at work or not. You're going to be working hard in your daily activities, so you need to remember to have fun. We've got number 7, obedience. You've got 29, nudity. That is, you've got 211 energies there. So here we have got these energies that are quite conflicting. One is obedience. One is this nudity card, which is about freedom and feeling free, completely free and light-hearted. This is this light energy coming in here. So I feel like this 7 obedience energy is something that is relating to a past conditioning or belief that you've got going on, that you are going to be saying goodbye to in January. I feel like there's something about what you believe, or what you've been doing, or what you've been thinking about yourself, that you have been dancing to the tune of somebody else. You know, you've been following somebody else's idea of you. It could be society in general, but it could be a particular person that has put something negative on you from the past, and you've just been carrying it with you into 2026. But this is you seeing this clearly now, and you're giving it you're giving it the finger and you're saying goodbye to it. You are not going to be beholden to anyone's idea of you, anyone's beliefs of you. Even if this is somebody present in your life, you're going to be saying, no, thank you. I'm not that person that you think I am. I'm not going to do what you think I'm going to do. If I'm getting the word expectations put into my mind. So if there's somebody around you that has got some high expectations of you, even if you've got high expectations of yourself, I feel that you're going to be walking away from that and not trying to live up to that. If you've got any perfectionism going on, I feel that you are going to be walking away from that as well, and you are going to be setting yourself free. This nudity card here is about lightness and freedom, freeing yourself. Where she's taking off this long sheet, whatever it is that she's freeing herself from. This is like the past that has wrapped itself around you. And we've got the rebirth card, the change card. This is you setting yourself free in January 2026. And I feel like this is going to be quite a big energy for you throughout the year, where you are really going to be freeing yourself from anything that is holding you back, anyone that is holding you back, any ideas that are no longer right for you, any beliefs that are no longer right for you. You can hear my throat chakras going a bit croaky now. Whenever that happens in a reading, it's because you need to say something to somebody. Some words need to be spoken. You need to express how you feel or what you think about something. You need to clear your throat, clear your voice, allow your voice to be heard in some way. Group 4, let's get a couple of these cards. The initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Yeah, January 2026, January, you are stepping into a whole new life, a whole new you that is, you are going to be getting the ideas for, dreaming up the inspiration for during January, and you're going to know what direction you want to go in and what steps you need to take to make that happen. Where are you being called to journey to? You are being called to journey through this doorway, this gateway, okay, out of this darkness from 2025. Might have felt a little bit like that at times for you, where you've had some challenges, you've had some burdens, you've had some things that haven't been very clear, but 2026 and January is showing you this new path. You've got this new path opening up to you, where all of this new energy is coming in, and it's going to be a lot clearer for you. It's going to feel like you've taken off a heavy coat in January, and you are finally stepping free into a direction that you actually want to go. So yay. We've got 21, Uriel and the Sphinx, and number 15, the Muse. Those are interesting cards. This Uriel and the Sphinx card. I mean, this is a tarot deck, actually, the Akashic Tarot. So typically the 21 card relates to the world, but what I'm seeing in this card here is a big closing out of past karma for you. Yeah, I mean, this ties in with some of these other cards on this side as well. It's like you have been doing some really big inner work on yourself during 2025, and probably even way before that. You know, you've been doing some big work, learning some big lessons, dealing with some big past stuff that goes back a long way, because this card is giving me a sense of ancestral energy, where you've been clearing a lot of past karma and you are freeing yourself of that now. January, it's like January, you're going to feel like a new person. It's going to feel like a big new chapter in your life, more than a chapter, like a new book is opening up to you, and you are coming out of a big completion energy where you are, it's like you've got your wings. There's the wings on that card there. You've got your wings, you're ready to fly. And the Muse card, that ties so well with the create card that we got right at the beginning, because there is something that you want to create. There is something that you want to bring into this world, group 4. And January is going to be that month when you start to make it happen. You actually start to make it happen in January. You have got a muse, a spirit guide muse that is going to be around you, where you might have had some ideas about what you wanted to do creatively, or you might even have started something, but it's all felt maybe a little bit blocked, or you've been delayed. But in January, that is getting going. You are dusting off your creative ideas, your creative projects, and you are going to go for it. And you are getting help from the spirit realm with this. Let's get one more of these cards, actually. About what's coming in for you. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. Do you know what I'm getting the message for with that? Is anything that has been happening, like been a really big, deep challenges, obstacles, life lessons, they might have been quite hard to go through, but when anything, I mean, we're always getting them in life, we can't run away from them, can we? But anything that comes up like that for you during 2026, and especially in January, you're really not going to, it's like you're going to feel almost detached from it, like it's not going to bother you anymore. You're going to see it for what it is, as in something that is come in to help you evolve. So any difficult challenges you get in January, you're just going to see right through them. You're going to see the deeper perspective, the spiritual perspective. You're going to see what you need to do to learn from it, to move on, to evolve through it, and it's not going to be a problem. I'm going to get some final cards for you. These are message cards for career and life path. So we'll see what these want to tell you for January. Moving forward for you, group 4. That one. Spiritual work, doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insight into what work will best serve your needs. Yeah, you've got all this new energy coming in, all these ideas and inspiration. And as I said, it might be a lot at some point and you might not be sure what you want to do because there might be a lot of ideas. So if you need to get clear on which way is the best way, because you're going to have so much to choose from, then make some time to step back. I mentioned about taking a break earlier if things get too much, didn't I? Make some time to step back, to sit in the stillness, meditate if you need to get clear on what you want to do, saving face. You may need to grin and bear it to maintain respect and keep your job, or you need to smile and make nice to get the position that you want. Yeah, so it might be, if you're wanting to change jobs or change careers and you're still in work that you don't really want to do, I think you're just going to have to grin and bear it for a little bit longer because January is this month of new energy and new ideas coming in, and the changes might take a little bit longer to take effect. So bear with it. You know what you need to do. Bear with it, group 4. We've got in the flow. The universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to have. Yeah, you know what you want to do moving forward. You know that you have got it within you to make the life that you want. There is a strong energy here about it all coming in and needing to make a plan before you take the action. This is a month of change for you. And I feel that the months of actually taking action, creating the change, implementing the change is going to come after January. January is going to give you a lot to think about. There's a lot of new energy to come in and it does need to settle. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. That sums it up perfectly. That is a wonderful card to finish the reading on. Manifesting the life that you want is what it's all about in January for you. I hope you've enjoyed that reading. What a wonderful reading for you, group 4. Thank you for joining me here today. I hope you have a wonderful month and I'm sending you love from my heart to yours. Take care.